morning, guys. Hey, I want to show you a little, not a hack, but a little something I do different. And I came up with this idea from reading all the problems that some other van individuals are having with condensation, and the condensation running down the windshield and behind the dash and shorting out their electronics. So let me show you what I've done. And I was going to do this video a while ago, but it really wasn't cold enough. So last night it got down to 33 degrees. It's pretty cold. I'm from Florida. I haven't seen 33 since I did the Appalachian Trail in 2019. So that's 4 years. I haven't, 33 was cold. I had the thermostat here at 78 all night. So let me show you what I do. It's 7:30 this morning, and I just took my window shades down, and this is the only condensation. In fact, I'm not even sure if this is on the inside. Yes, it is, but that's it. And Hannah sleeps up here in the front, because I use a double. When it's cold like this, I use a double layer of insulation, I guess, and I'll explain that in a minute. And that's the only condensation the windows here on the shady side over here are all clear. There is no beading condensation. There's very, very little condensation. And that's with two of us in here, myself and Hannah in her own little cubicle right here, because it's sealed off from the back. And it kept the cabin is warm. It kept it really warm. No drafts. So what I do is I went to Walmart. Obviously, that's where I buy most of my shopping. And I got two of these blackout shades, not shades, but curtains. They are blackout. And they're kind of thick, but it's a thick material. And what I do is I have a couple of magnets. I have a magnet right there in that corner, right here. I have these I got these at these are real good. They're a package of 2 for $1 at Harbor Freight. All right, so you get those there, and that goes right up there, sticks right on the metal. This is the only, in these Revels, everything's covered in plastic. So I have one here, and I have a spare one I put right here. And I also have one down here, but I haven't really had to use that one. So let me set up my camera and show you how I do this. So I don't know how this is going. We'll try this. I don't know how well it's going to work, but anyway. So you buy a package of you buy one package. It comes with 2 shades. One shade, and you buy the 88-inch long. So it's like 40 inches wide and 88 inches long, and you can cut one of them in half, and that gives you your 2 panels for the side. All right. So on the sides, to hold this panel up, I have these office paper clips, but they're big. They're the big ones. And they fit right on the coat hanger behind each head, passenger and driver's side. You see there's a little coat hanger right there, and this thing just clips right on there nicely. So let me put this down, see if we can do this. What I do is I take one corner. Wait a minute, Hannah. I take one corner and I just place it right over the front of that coat hanger, and then I pinch. Where is it? Where is it? We're going the wrong There it is. I pinch it. See how I do that? Now, on this side, right where that magnet is, you just take the magnet, you put the cloth up against there, and then I attach the magnet. And these are strong magnets too, believe me. So that holds that up. Now for the front, and you do the same on the other side too, the driver's side. Now for the front here, you take the 88-inch, you take one corner, you pull the visor down, you pop the visor. You pop the visor right here. You see, where are we? There we go. You pop this visor like this. Now you take your front corner, you put it over that clip, and then you put the clip back in, and that holds this up. Now you do the same thing over the driver's side. You take that cloth, you put it over the clip, then you reattach the visor. Okay? Where are we? We're right here. See? That's all I did. So that holds it up in the center. Now over here at the edge, you take this corner. Well, I should have explained this a little better, but you take this here and you extend it beyond the visor a half a foot. See, so you have a half a foot here hanging, and that half a foot overlaps your side curtain, and you put the magnet right over it. Where am I? Right here. All right, so now that magnet is holding the front curtain and the side curtain. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Just do this here. And then what I do typically is I just leave my visor down. All right. And then what I like to do, because I like to play my radio at night or for a while, I will lift up the center of this and I'll just drape it over my center console here, so that my radio and any of this stuff is all available to me, and that's it. So I have a nice air gap between a window and this shade, and then back here, what I do is I have, and I've showed you how I've installed this shade back here. If it's really cold, like it's been in the 30s. I will just close this one here, like so, and then I have my little magnets, like I showed you how I put the magnets on there, and now that's closed. So now I have another sealed air gap where the driver's seats are, and that's Hannah's little cubicle. Dogs like little boxed in areas. So I leave the bottom. I don't have a magnet closure at the bottom, so she just walks in and out. She just pokes her nose through and she comes out, and then she goes back in. That's her little cubicle. She loves it in there. And so with this double air gap between the living quarters and up front, I don't get all that cold condensation hitting the glass, you know, the warm, moist air from me hitting that front glass and creating condensation. It's worked out very well, and I don't have to deal with that huge insulated panel. It's a pain in the ass to put that thing up. I left it home. I left it in Florida. I didn't even take it with me. This is working out so much better. It's easier to store. I store those blackout shades in the passenger side compartment, you know, that open compartment that's on the dash there. I just throw it all in there. It fits perfect. It's out of the way. It's black. You don't even see it. So that's a little hack that I've done, so I don't have that condensation dripping through my electronics through the dash. Knock on wood. I mean, last time I went down to 30. Right now it's 39. The temperature's coming up, but it was 33 this morning when I got up. So and that's cold. That would definitely create condensation. And so anyway, that's my little morning hack. These curtains are like, I don't know, $18 or something like that at Walmart. It's the cheapest insulation, and I use it in the summertime. If the front is facing the sun in the afternoon, I'll put up just that front shade, and that blocks a lot of that sun, the sun's rays from coming into the cab and having the seats absorb all the sun rays and the heat. That black shade absorbs all of it, and it keeps that front cab decent. You know, not cool, but it keeps it decent. Better than if I didn't have anything at all on there, you know. So, yeah. So there's my morning hack. All right, so I'm heading over to Owl Van again. I'm going to get their Sherpa shovel. I'm going to mount it on my back ladder because I find every night I need to either raise 1 or 2 tires 2 inches or so, or I have to dig 1 or 2 tires down 1 inch or so. And my big dig out shovel is up on the roof, locked in a box. It's a pain in the ass to get up and down. So I'm going to grab their little Sherpa shovel. It's 23 inches, and it mounts right on either the ladder or it mounts right on my cargo box in the back, and it'll be right there. I just unclip it, and I can level my camper every night. It's gonna make setup much quicker and easier without me having to, I hate going up and down that ladder, especially if you have mud on the bottom of your shoes, because a lot of these stealth sites are muddy, and I just don't want to be going up and down that with slick slime in the bottom of my shoes. It's just I'm just waiting for an accident to happen, so I'm trying to minimize that. So I'm going to head over to Owl, pick at it. They have them in stock. I'm going to go over there, pick it up, and then we're going to head south to the Saguaro National Park. I'll have the ranger pronounce it for me so I get it right when I pull up. I'm going to say, how do you pronounce this park? And they'll steer me straight with the pronunciation. All right, guys, so we'll catch you maybe at Owl Van. After I pick up the shovel, I'll show you what it is, and then we're going to head south. Okay, all right, bye. Hey, guys, well, I made it down to Tucson. A lot of Border Patrol vehicles around. I mean, a lot. I'm going to have to be a little bit more aware of my surroundings and what's going on, I guess. Getting closer to the border. But anyway, look at the mountains ahead of me here. They have friggin' snow on them up there. And I'm in Tucson. I mean, that's pretty darn south.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto North Santario Road.
Okay, we're getting closer to the national park. Alright, I'm down by Marinara Arizona.
Now turn right.
You want to look it up where I am, but I'm basically east of Tucson. Not by much. Okay. I'm basically west of Tucson. I think I mentioned earlier I was east, but now I'm west. Kind of northwest of Tucson by 20 miles or so, not far. Just wanted to correct myself on that. All right. Okay, we're entering the park. This is National Park number 2. See if the cars will let me back on the road. Everybody's in a big rush. Alright. I guess it's down here a little bit. We'll get back to you.
In 700 feet, turn left onto North Kinney Road. Now turn left.
Oh yeah, look at the size of these things. Still not as big as what we camped at the other night.
You have reached your destination. The destination is on the right.
Oh, all right, that was really interesting. I went to a video informational movie, I guess, a video movie, and yeah, pretty cool. Learned a lot about the desert, and oh shoot, they told me how to pronounce this too. I forgot already. Saguaro, something like that. Oh, stupid cactus. Oh, there's another van. Yeah, there is. I think it's a storyteller. It's a Mercedes, but I don't think it's. Oh, it is. It's a Revel. No, I'm not sure. But anyway, so yeah, I got a map and I got some information from the ranger on. We're gonna do some trails, and we're gonna do some petroglyphs. It's supposed to be a real nice area up here. So, unfortunately, Henna has to stay in the vehicle, but I'll put the AC on. Actually, it's not too hot right now either. Yeah, it's I have a book of all the national parks too. It's a rough outline of what to see and where they are and that kind of stuff. I don't have any information on that, so that was pretty good. It was only $29, so at least I have something to go by as I make my runs across the country here. But yeah, very, very educational, and these things all bloom. Just not quite here yet for the springtime bloom, but yeah, I highly recommend coming to this national park, and don't do it during the summer. What's the temperature? Well, it's 55 right now, but it's not. The sun is warm. When you're out in the sun, you can feel it. It's just the air. There's a little chill in the air, which isn't bad if you're in the sun. As soon as you step in the shade, you feel it. Yeah. All right. Well, let's try to find this trailhead, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. So we're right here. We're going to take this middle trail, King Canyon Wash Trail. So that would be right up this way here, I would think. Yeah, we got to take a left here. All right. So we're going to go down into the wash. And there's no rain coming today because there isn't a cloud in the sky. So we don't have to worry about drowning here. All right. It took me a while to find this place. I just kept taking the wrong road. But here, finally. All right. At the left hander in the vehicle. She's nice and cool. Gave her some water and treats, so she's fine. Alright, look at this. Saguaro. Stupid name. Make it a little easier. Alright, so going this way. Okay. This goes in about 7/10 of a mile, I think he said. So during the movie, they have two major rainy seasons here. And when they get the rain, it comes down pretty hard. That's why we have all these washers. And it said that's what sustains the life in the trail. And these Saguaro, I know I'm butchering that name. They have flowers, and they also have that reddish bud, which is like a fruit that you can eat from. It's very sweet. I don't know when all that stuff is out, when it comes out. Yeah. Supposedly all the snakes are still hibernating. That's good. Don't need to have them come out. He said just don't put your hands in any holes. So I don't intend to. This is cool. I like this. Look at this one here is growing right out of the rock. Huh. Alright. Come some more people. We still have a little bit of snow left. Going up. But I'm just in the shady areas. A lot of it. That sun is so strong. It's evaporating, melting it pretty quick. Yeah. These things are awesome. I love them. I don't know what this is. An old building here. I had to take a pretty rough trail to even get in here. So what's in here? Oh, it's open. Well, some kind of little structure. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Huh. Pretty cool. And I know up there, I've been up there, that was where the gazebo is. And concrete picnic tables. All right, let's see. How can I get out of here? Oh, I'm going that way. I'm trying to stay away from these thorny things. Oh, God. I don't want to trip and land on one of those things. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm at the trailhead. Look at all the vans. One truck camper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a VW bus van. That's 6. What else is down there? We got 6 vans here, and a truck camper. Yeah, a lot of people doing the van thing. Oh, this is an electric car. Yeah, because it's got that buzzing sound to it. Alright, let's get Hannah. I finally found one of these things that's blooming. Huh. Nope. Yeah, interesting. Alright. So here's the trail I was on with the petroclips right around in this area. Then I climbed up a little mountain and I got to this here picnic area, I guess, and overlook. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drive back past the visitor center and take our first right, and we're going to do this loop. It's supposed to be a beautiful loop, so we're going to do this loop, and that's about it for the park. I mean, there's a lot of trails to hike in here, but there's really no camping. It's all, you know, day stuff. And now this is the western part. This Saguaro National Park is divided in half, with Tucson dividing the two halves. So to get to the eastern side, he said it's about 1.5 to 2 hours to get over there. I think I'll skip the eastern side. Pretty much the same as this side. So I think what we'll do now is it's what time is it? It's 3 o'clock. I think we're gonna try to get out. You can't stay in the park. There's no scout camping or anything in the park. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this loop. That'll take an hour or so, and then we got to head out of the park and we got to try to find some scout camping. All right. Here's the view from the parking lot. All right, guys, that was a real nice. I did about 4 miles, 3.5 to 4 miles. I've been going for a couple hours, and it's fine, nice and cool in here. Yeah, there's a few people on the trail. Probably probably a dozen people. A couple were lost. They had no map, they had nothing. They were going off in another direction. They go, is this the way of the parking lot? I said, no, you got to go that way. So hopefully they made it back here, I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I would recommend it. Again, this time of year, in winter, I wouldn't come here in the summer. But yeah, you'll see the pictures at the end of the video. I'll have all the pictures of the petroclips that I found. And you could tell they were authentic because they were really worn with the weather. They weren't like freshly done like that other place I was at there in Mojave, I think it was. Okay, guys. All right, maybe I'll take some clips of that auto road. It's an self-guided auto road tour through the heart of this national park. So that's what I'm going to do now. All right. right, guys. Tucson's not stealth camping friendly. It's too built up. Everything is fenced off, and it's when you find, and in the mountain it's the national park, so you can't. They don't allow you to stay in the national park. So when you come out of the mountain, you're right into the heart of Tucson, and there's nothing here as far as stealth camping. I mean, you have your Walmart, your Lowe's, Home Depot, and right where I am now, we have our Cracker Barrel. That's where I'm staying. And this parking lot is packed with 3 vans, a couple of Class C's, a school bus, 2 school buses, and then 2 big motorhomes. This place is packed. I'm surprised. Although right there on the pavement it says RV and bus parking, so they probably don't intend it to be for overnight, but these people are here for the night, yeah, and I am too, yeah, because it's nothing. I was at Walmart, but I don't like Walmart. Is too busy. This place is a little quiet. Well, I'm up against the highway, but at least this place closes at 10 o'clock, and you don't have people coming through the parking lot racing their motors, the radios blaring. So that's why I prefer to go to Cracker Barrel. My second choice is Lowe's and Home Depot. The last on the list is Walmart. I mean, there's got to be nothing, absolutely nothing else around before I'll go to Walmart. And I just don't sleep there. It's just it's just not worth it. Nope. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits for today. That was a good day. Checked out the Saguaro. Oh man, the cactus. I went to the National Cactus Park. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to describe it. Yeah, it was nice. I liked it. I liked the 10-minute movie. You know, talking about. Oh, here comes another van. A lot of vans. When I was leaving the park, I had to go by the. There were like 3 more. Another looked like 1 or 2 more Revels in there. They were definitely sprinters. I got a storyteller right next door to me, and this guy he's looking for a spot. Yeah, they got solar panels on the roof. It's a Ram. It's a Dodge Ram van. And then this guy right over here, I don't know, that looks like a storyteller maybe. Yeah. Or yeah, one of those. Yeah, it's a couple of Florida plates I saw in the park. So there are others from Florida way over here on the West Coast. Yeah, well, this is the time to visit this area. It's warm. It's not snowing, and you definitely don't want to come here from from what they're telling me, June on. Forget it. It's very, very hot. So this is the time to do it. That's why I'm here. So anyway, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. We're gonna check the Saguaro National Park. We're going to check that off our list. I got a t-shirt and I got a patch, so we'll be, and then I have the Arizona sticker, so we're going to be doing, I might do that now, put my Arizona sticker on the map. And then we're going to play around. I think we're going to head for New Mexico tomorrow, and we're going to see what's in New Mexico. I'm not going to go too far north in New Mexico, but we'll see what's from midsection southward to the border. We'll see what's there, if there's anything. I don't know if there's a national park in New Mexico. We'll see. I'll check it. I'll do my research tonight. Being in Tucson, I should have. Well, obviously, well, let me see. What do I have good service? I don't know. I can't tell yet. Yeah. All right, guys. Catch you on the next video. All right. Be safe. Be free. Get out there. Be wild. All right. Bye.